Anyway, what are we on? We've gone through the county match now, but we'll have a little bit of a chat about Portugal, Graham.
Yeah.
You were on the party, obviously went over there. I mean, what do you think of the camaraderie and the trip itself?
Well, I mean, I was surprised I got the invite myself. So
Yeah, we were as well.
Yeah. So, and then I was a bit apprehensive going because I think it was like Glyn had said, everybody knows each other. You speak, you have 5 minutes chat. So I think a lot of people said the same. They just didn't know what to expect. And probably the bowling did come second on that holiday. It was just everybody got on so well. Everybody had a laugh, and you know, it was just a really, really good week. One of the best, holidays I've ever had. And I was a bit, I don't know, I just didn't know what to expect as such. And Finlay loved it. He loves mixing with the South Yorkshire crew, and he just loves mixing in the bowling. He had a fantastic week.
Yeah.
I mean, apart from the Crown Green event, of course, there was also the Flat Green tournament. I mean,
well, I hope you have got the bleeper ready for that.
What did you think of playing the other code yourself, personally, Graham?
I just couldn't adapt to it, Mel. Because, all it's too. I don't know what the word is, but you just can't walk up the road. You can't say a word. Everything just wasn't to my liking. But obviously, I let them know on the green itself what I thought of them. Well, some of them.
I mean, the Crown Green players, I mean, did really well in the flat competition, didn't they? I mean, with Darren and Matt Kelly while they went
did superb.
excellent.
I think out of the last 8, I think there were just 2 flat green pairs in the last 8, I believe.
Yeah.
So I think one of the Crown Green pairs were going to win it, which they did. I was just disappointed me and Graham didn't get through to the semi-final.
Yeah, we were banking on you.
Of my holiday, not losing to Glyn in the mate. I just really wanted to go a bit further in the pairs with Graham. I'd sort of set my stall on sort of winning that with Graham, and we played really, really well till the game we lost, and we both played poor.
Yeah, I mean, the Flat Green bowlers, to be fair, I mean, they look very smart. You must have given some credit, wouldn't they? They turned out.
Well, they were, but I mean, I turned up in a vest and shorts, and I think everybody else just dressed as they wanted, and they were a bit more professional than us.
Yeah, I mean, as you say, the Crown Green people were in shorts and shirts and flip flops, and there's one bloke, he played in a vest all week, and I mean, it ain't really good for the image of the game, is it?
I think with that Anthony Aldridge.
Yeah, he was the one. Yeah,
he's the one. Yeah. Top man Anthony. So
yeah. He's sitting there looking all embarrassed.
No, is he in the studio?
He is.
Yeah,
he's sitting there listening to it all. Be careful what you're saying.
He can't drink. At least I admit I can't drink. Anthony can't drink. He thinks he can drink.
I mean, again, looking at the Flat Green, as you said, I mean, we had 3. We could have easily had all 4 semi-finals, couldn't we?
Correct. That was the only disappointment of the holiday for me, that I didn't get to the semi-final of that. And obviously, if we'd have got to the semis, we'd have played Keynes and Mike Leach, who I'd like to have played them, and I'm sure we'd have beat them.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been a big job, would it?
It wouldn't have been a big job beating. I'd have got great pleasure in beating Keynes.
Yeah. I mean, of course, I mean, you lost in the last stage. I mean, we must just touch on your Churchillian speech, I suppose. I mean, just give us the gist of what happened. I mean, it was the last ball of the last end. I mean, can you just remind us what the situation was?
Well, it went that last end where he sort of clouted that ball in. I mean, he misses the 8-10 foot short ball. We'd have been in the semi-final. But it just happened a lot of the time through the week, but we got through it, and I just think it was a build-up to that he smacked that 10-foot ball into the end, and I just let my feelings know. And I probably, when I made the speech on the night, I'd had no thoughts. I think I just saw some of the black greeners, and I just said what I had to say.
I mean, look, to be fair, I mean, we was watching the match. I mean, it seemed the obvious shot, really, Graham, didn't it? I mean,
Mel, you would have to get the bleeper on.
I mean, really, perhaps you and Graham weren't tactically aware. I mean, shouldn't you have seen the shot and had it covered?
Well, I think think, Mel, we did put. I think it was our ball that they hit. It was our short ball that we put in the way that went onto one of their balls onto the jack. That's why I called them a set of lucky.
You can say it if you wanted to.
Well, that's why I called them a set of lucky bastards, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, I must admit that when you grabbed the mic and the Portuguese president was standing next to you, I mean, I thought you were going to have a heart attack.
Portuguese president, I just saw these flat greeners sort of all in a huddle in the corner. That I just thought I had to say what I thought.
Yeah. Now, I mean, another thing, Graham. I mean, a couple of points from the trip. I mean, there was a rumour about someone complaining about a bit of an unsavoury incident in the hotel sauna. I mean, do you know anything about that?
Well, yeah, I'll tell you what happened there was I went down to the swimming, and I think Darren Smith were in the swimming pool, and Finley and two of the young lads were in the jacuzzi. So where I go for a sauna in Halifax in Helland, you can just go in, you take your shorts off, and anyway, I was in there with nothing on, and this Portuguese who'd been in the gym came in and sort of, in so many words, told me to cover myself up and get out of the sauna. So he wasn't very happy. I can't remember what he said, but he made me put my shorts back on and get out of the sauna. Perhaps he was jealous what he saw, probably.
Yeah, possibly. Well, there's a rumour, was it? He might have sort of batted to the side. Is that possible?
Well, he could well have done. Because when I went out and I laid with my towel over me, he couldn't take his eyes off me. Whether it was because he fancied me or he wanted to smack me, I'm not sure.
Yeah, there's a couple of remarks going on here, like nice flicker and ding, king dong and Jesus Christ and all the rest of it.
Probably the El Pumpo's got it right, King Dong.
Yeah. I mean, the other thing, I mean, you touched on earlier about this, somebody put this remark up about Lynn playing in a little tight shorts. I mean, who's responsible for that, you know?
I haven't got a clue, Mel, but I'm laid in bed and I thought of Lynn in them white shorts. Anyway, that's another matter.
I think I better have words with Mrs. Hickey when I see her next.
No, she's in the spare bedroom where I've sent her.
Yeah, I think Lynn perhaps distracted a few of the men that day.
I think she did.
Yeah, perhaps you know, if that worked, perhaps you should think the same, Graham. You know, perhaps if you played in some speedos or something like that.
Tight shorts, yeah, I think that'd go down.
It might put some of the women off. Yeah. So anyway, we've actually run out of time, but we're going to have to bring it to halt in a minute. I mean, would you go to Portugal then, Graham?
Would I go to Portugal again?
Yeah.
I'd love to. I mean, it was an invite that, like I said, I didn't expect to have, but I think since I've been to Portugal, there's been some invites going around. I think Dave O'Brien run one. I didn't get an invite there. I think Andy Kane's run one at Solihull, and I didn't get an invite there. So I'm upping my ticket as such with the way I carried on the presentation night.
I mean, do you think they'll let you back in the country?
Well, they might do, Mel. I'm not sure.
Well, Flicker, anyway, it's been great speaking to you. I'm sure if the British Crown Green Bowls Association wants an ambassador for Crown Green Bowls in Europe, then you're the man for the job, aren't you?
Right, yeah, thanks for that, Mel.
Okay, anyway, we're running over. It's great speaking to you, Graham. I wish you all the best, Yorkshire and Lancashire. Yeah. And I'll see you on the circuit in a few weeks now, Graham.
Yep, see you, Mel. Bye.
Well, there we are, folks. As I say, we've run over a bit. It's been a real packed show tonight. We've had some great guests in here with us. Anthony Aldridge, Pete Barney, Wayne Curran, and of course people like Graham Juston, Glyn Cookson and all the rest. It's been a real good, lively show. I'd like to thank all our guests for joining us. I mean, next Sunday, Jamie and Don will be back on the air as usual from 8 till 10. I hope you've all enjoyed the show. That's all for tonight, folks. All I can say until next time, from everybody at Talking Bowls and me, Mel Evans, just remember, it's only a game, so enjoy it and good night.